Okay, then. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Endless Stories. Good evening, Raghav, Raju, Mastersoft, Narendra. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Utpal. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Suviksha, Kamlesh. Good evening to all of you. So, first of all, guys, can you please confirm, am I audible and am I completely visible to you guys? Can you please confirm that? And is my screen also visible to you? No voice. Are you sure? No voice? Guys, can you please confirm if you can hear me properly or not? Okay, wait, I think. Okay, I think now it should be fine. Okay, good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm sorry, I don't know, there's some issue now. It's not sorted. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sonia, Nisha, Mohammed, Fazil, Krishna ji, Sai, Rocky. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? How are you? Okay, that's great. All fine. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay. So that's great, guys. So now, well, first of all, welcome back to day 2 of this HTML and CSS essentials. Now it's echoing. Okay, wait. Is it fine now? Is it fine now? Echo. Okay, now is it fine? Double voice. Okay, I think initially it was okay then. You guys said it was not, you guys were unable to hear my voice. Now it's fine. I hope it's fine now, everyone. Can you please confirm that? Now it's all good? Okay, that's great. Okay, I think it's fine now. I think it's fine now, right? Because I think I also switched on the laptop mic. So I'm sorry for that. Okay, good. Okay, so good evening and welcome to day 2 of this HTML and CSS essentials. Yesterday we did quite a lot of things, right? Yesterday we understood what exactly is HTML. Then we talked about the basic tags. We understood what exactly is the HTML's role in creating a web page. And we also understood CSS role in creating a web page. Now today we'll go a little more deeper in HTML. We'll talk about how to create forms. And after that, once we finish forms, then we will move ahead to CSS introduction, where I'll be teaching you what exactly is CSS, how to start with it, how to connect it to HTML, and how to start styling your elements. And today we will also talk about container elements. So guys, we have a lot of things to do today. So I really hope that you all are excited. Please let me know that in the chat. Are you excited for today's session, guys? Can you please confirm that quickly? Today is your first day. No issues, Nitesh. I hope you will be enjoying it. So yeah, good. Okay, guys. So let's start, everyone. So yesterday we saw a few things like heading tags, p tag, pre tag. We basically talked about all the textual tags, text-based tags that will help you to do some kind of, things on text. Then we saw how to create a link using your a tag. And then we also saw how to put an image on the web page. Yes, I'll also show you how to put video. Don't worry. I will show you how to put video. By the end of the session, I'll show you how to put video. Don't worry. Okay. And yes, I will also show you how to put image on the tab of the website. Yes, don't worry. I'm going to show you all of that. Okay. No issues in that, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to be showing you all that. Okay. So guys, let's go ahead. Let's go. And first of all, the thing is, I need to download few things because if I want to show you how to put image and all that stuff, I want to download it. Now, if needed, we can also go ahead and directly use a link, but I'm planning to download it. So let's quickly go ahead and let's download a simple icon like, let's say Avengers icon, any icon that you want to put. So first of all, let me show you how to put an icon. So let's say we download this icon. This looks nice. Okay, but it's quite big, but I think that will be fine. So let's just, download this image quickly. Okay, I want to store it in documents. Okay, let's put it in documents first. Save it there. Open it. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm downloading an image and now it should be in documents. Here we go. Now I'm moving this whole thing in my folder. Okay, in my HTML CSS folder. So now if you'll see, here we go. We have that image available in our folder. Okay, simple. You can download it from anywhere. It's up to you. Guys, right now I'm not using any extension. You can see right now I don't have any HTML CSS extension installed. So local boys, Aman, by default, you don't need any extension for HTML and CSS. VS Code is more than enough to run HTML, CSS very easily. No need of any extensions. But if at all you guys need some extra help while writing your code, you can go in this last tab, guys, in this extension tab, okay, and search for something like HTML. So you'll get this extension. See this one, HTML, CSS support. I would suggest you to download this one if you want more help. But I think technically, normally you don't need any extension if you're only working with HTML and CSS. But if you want, you can just go for this one. So just go in this 4 boxes here, extensions. Okay, just search for this HTML, CSS support. Okay, it is provided by ECML. You can see that, right? Download this one. It will be more than enough for HTML and CSS. More than enough. You don't need anything else. Okay. Normally, you don't even need extension. So that's fine. Now, guys, we have this. You can see we have this image in our folder. So up to you. Download it from anywhere or you can use any image. Completely up to you. But now I'm showing you guys how to put image on the top like this. You can see right here we have Google. Here we have this N icon. Here we have this Jamboard icon. So how to put our own icon. And also guys, let's quickly run this page. So let's copy the path. Let's go on any browser and just, put it there. And here we go. It's up and running. Now we also want to change our icon here. Okay. So let's go and let's do it. Hi Thor. How are you, buddy? Okay. So let's go guys. First of all, I'm going to rename this image because it's quite big. The name is quite big. So let's rename it to, let's say we call it as tab icon, something like that. Tab hyphen icon. Okay. Now guys, please focus. How to put that icon on your tab. Let's go. For that guys, come inside the head area. After the title or before the title, doesn't matter. But normally I prefer after the title. You have to use a tag called as link tag. Okay. And see, by default in the relation, it will come as style sheet. You have to go ahead and change it to icon. Okay. Relation is icon. And the href now you have to pass the path of the image. So I'll put dot slash. Dot slash means guys in the current folder only. In the current folder, I want to use this tab icon img. That's all. Save it. So guys, see this dot slash means in the current folder where my HTML file is. Okay. In the same place, I also have the image. That's why dot slash. In the same folder, I have this image. This image I want to be my icon. So guys, link tag relation should be icon and href should be this. And now if you save it and go on your web page and refresh it now, see that guys? I hope you guys can see it now. Here's an Avenger icon. Hopefully, everyone, you can see that, right? So guys, that's how simple it is to put an icon on your tab area. I hope it was simple and I hope you guys now know it, right? How to put it. Everyone, good enough? Now can we move ahead? As promised, I showed you how to put that. Very easy, very simple. You can use any image, up to you. But mostly try to use a proper square image. That will look much more better there. Okay. Right now I've just used any random image, but you guys should use a proper image there. A good square image. It will look much more better. Okay. So guys, download any image, up to you. Download any image, put it in your folder. And then after that, use a link tag in which you have to pass relation icon. Okay. And then in href, you have to pass the image path. That's all guys. Okay. So it's very easy. Link tag relation should be icon. Okay. And in the href, pass the path of the image. That's it. Is it clear, Komalpreet? And after that, you can see the icon is here on your tab. Hopefully it was easy. Okay, guys, everyone. Komalpreet, I hope now you got it. Chandan, hopefully now you got it as well, buddy. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. No issues, right? Very simple. Nothing big here. Okay, good. Now then, guys, let's move on to the next topic and actually one important, okay, relation rule. Let me tell you, see this link tag. Okay, let me tell you more about it. See guys, this link tag is basically used to link any external stuff with your HTML page. This link tag is used to link any external stuff with your web page. So in future, you're going to be linking CSS files. You're going to be linking a lot of things with your HTML page. Right now, I'm saying that I am planning to link to an icon. I want this image to be my icon. That's why in the link tag, I mentioned that the relation between the image and my web page is that the image is going to be my icon. If you don't mention icon here, the HTML file won't be able to understand that I have to treat that image as icon. See, if I go ahead and if I put something like, some other relation here, like let's say style sheet. Now, if I save it and check, now it is coming from the cache, so I have to clear it as well. So let's see if it is working. Normally it should not work, but I think it's coming from the cache, so I have to delete the cache as well. But guys, see, I have to now delete the cache, so don't worry, I'm not going to do that right now. I don't want to use that much time. But technically, guys, see, now if I mention style sheet here, that means the file that I'm planning to link with will be basically what? My style sheet. In future, I'm going to be using it. So that's why it's very important to mention icon here. Only if you mention icon here, that's how the HTML file will understand that I want to use this image as the tab icon. Okay. Now, in my case, when I'm refreshing, it's not going away because now it's coming from cache. So I have to delete my cache, browser's cache, then only it will go away. Okay. So I hope you're understanding that, guys, everyone. Okay, cool. Simple. So link tag is going to be used to link various different things with my HTML file. Right now, we're only linking a tab icon. That's all. Okay. Now then, let's move ahead, guys, to the next topic. And for that, I'm going to create a new file today. So let me call this as day2.html. Okay, a new file. Okay, cool. Let's move ahead now. So guys, I first of all hope it's cleared, everyone. Okay, all good. Let's move ahead now. Let's move ahead. So now, guys, the next topic that we are learning today, first of all, let's generate the basic HTML. Just like that yesterday. And let me also remove this extra meta tag. Right now, we don't need it. Okay, remove that. And guys, today, the next topic that we are learning is something called as forms, which is a very, very important topic in HTML. Now, see, guys, when you go on sites like Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere, you can see everywhere there is a form. And by using that form, those websites collect your data. For example, if you want to register on your website, if you want to register on any website, you have to fill a form. If you want to log into any website, you have to fill a form. If you want to post something on Instagram, you fill a form by writing caption, uploading image. So that means the only way that a user actually gives some data to the web page or to the website is by using forms. That means without forms, it won't be possible for a normal user to give data to the website. So guys, by using forms, those website people or the website is easily able to take a user's data. So in future, if you're also creating a website and you also want the user to register on your website or log in on your website, or you just want them to fill a contact form so that you can get their contact details, for all that stuff, guys, you need to create forms on your web page. And right now, we're going to be seeing how to create forms on your web page. Is that clear, guys, everyone? Hopefully. So understood the importance, right? No matter on which site you go, guys, no matter on which site. For example, if I just go to facebook.com, you'll see this here is a form, this one, 2 fields, and you have to fill them to log in. If you go and create new account, this here is also a form where you are going to fill all your data. So it's Facebook way of taking your data to their site so that they can understand you. So it's a form. So guys, let's see how to create forms on your own web page. And guys, it's very easy. So first of all, let's run this web page, day2.html, because now we're working in this. Okay, and let's change the path here because now we're running a new web page and it's right now completely clear. So now let's move ahead, everyone. Let's move ahead. Okay. So guys, now see, form is technically a collection of input fields. Okay. Because see, guys, if I say that this is a form, this whole thing is nothing but a collection of input field. Guys, this single thing where you can write your name is called as an input field, or where you can write your surname or mobile number, whatever you can write. This single area where you put your data is called as an input field. Why input field? Because it accepts your data. And when you create multiple input fields like this, then that is what you call as a form. That means technically form is nothing but collection of input fields which are working together for some kind of data. That's all. So form is nothing but a collection of input fields. That means when we are creating form, what we have to actually learn is how to create input fields and how to keep them together. That's the important point here. So guys, when we are learning how to create forms, we are going to be learning actually how to create different kinds of input fields. Now, when I say different kind of input field, what do I mean in that case? Now you might have seen, right? Some input fields only take email IDs. Some input fields only take name. Some input fields only take passwords. Some input field only take dates. So that means different input fields have a way of taking their own data. They don't accept any other thing. For example, an email field cannot accept phone number. A phone number field cannot accept an email. So how to create all these input fields which accept a particular kind of data, and finally, how to create a form. So guys, I hope you're ready. Let's go ahead and let's start. Now guys, the first tag that you need if you're planning to create a form is a form tag. Okay. And right now guys, you don't need this action attribute. So let me remove it for now. Okay. Because we're only focusing on designing right now. Now guys, see, this form tag doesn't have any output. If you see the output, you don't have any output for this. You can see it's still blank. As I said, input field is the important thing. But guys, the meaning of this form tag, opening and closing, is keeping your all input fields together. The job of this form tag is to keep your all input fields together and let the browser know that all these input fields which are going to be creating inside this form tag are representing the same thing, are a part of a single form. That's why you need this form tag. Is that clear everyone? सर ये डेटा किसके पास है प्लीज? कौन सा डेटा? ये डेटा कौन सा वाला डेटा? क्वींस जो फॉर्म का डेटा है उसकी बात कर रहे हो आप, किसके पास जाएगा? वो तो हम डिसाइड कर सकते हैं, जब हम कोड लिखेंगे तो हम डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि वो डेटा कहां भेजना है हमें. ओके, सो नाउ गाइस लेट्स गो अहेड. सो द जॉब ऑफ द फॉर्म टैग हियर इज टू कीप ऑल योर इनपुट फील्ड टुगेदर सो दैट it can act as a single form. So let's go now guys. Okay. Queen, see right now ये किसी के पास सेव नहीं होता क्योंकि अभी हम सिर्फ HTML पे काम कर रहे हैं. इन फ्यूचर हमारा फ्रंट एंड में HTML होगा, बैक एंड में कोई API होगी, तो ये फॉर्म का डेटा उस API पे जाएगा और वहां पे फिर से कोड लिखा होगा जो उसको डेटाबेस में भेजेगा. तो बहुत लंबा एक प्रोसेस होता है. अभी तो सिर्फ हम फॉर्म बना रहे, बट इन फ्यूचर ये फॉर्म हम लॉजिक लिखते हैं, इसके लिए हमको कोड लिखना होता है कि ये फॉर्म का डेटा भेजना कहां है. अपने आप डेटा कहीं नहीं जाएगा. अभी के लिए तो ये सब डमी डेटा है, कुछ भी लिख के मैं सेव करूंगा कुछ होने वाला नहीं है इसके अंदर. बट इन रियलिटी व्हेन आई क्लिक ऑन द सेव बटन और सबमिट बटन, वो डेटा एक्चुअल में एक एपीआई को जाता है जिसके लिए मुझे कोड लिखना पड़ता है, और एपीआई फिर से उसको डेटाबेस में डालता है जिसके लिए अगेन हमें कोड लिखना पड़ता है. ओके, सो लेट्स गो गाइज, लेट्स स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग एन इनपुट फील्ड एवरीवन. सो द टैग दैट यू नीड टू क्रिएट एन इनपुट फील्ड इज कॉल्ड एज input. That's all. Okay, now guys, you tell me. Now see, normally everyone knows that if you go with input, you have to always mention type text. Yes, don't worry, I am going to be in English always. In this case, I'm going to explain in English. Don't worry guys, don't worry. I know most of you understand mostly English, and also I think, okay, so don't worry. I just wanted to give answer to Queens because she asked in Hindi, right? So just wanted to answer her, that's all. Now guys, you tell me, will only this much will be enough for all the people who know that input tag is there? Will this much be enough to create an input field? Tell me guys, will this much be enough to create an input field? Everyone? Now it is the question that I'm asking, because a lot of times people get this kind of trick in interviews. They ask it something like this. So you tell me, will this much be enough to create an input field? Yes or no? Don't try, just give me answer here. Don't try anything guys, don't go on internet, okay? Just answer it quickly, come on. Will this much be enough, or that type text is mandatory? I have to put it. Okay, I can see some people saying no, I can see some people saying yes. Okay, most of the answers is no. That means everyone is familiar with input type text. Okay, but I can see only few people are saying yes. So guys, see, if I go ahead and if I refresh, you will see I actually have an input field here. See that everyone? So that means it's completely fine. It's not mandatory, because guys, when you don't give that type, by default also type is text. That's why guys, you can see it's getting created and it can accept any text. So guys, that means even if you give type text or you don't give type text, by default type text is there always. But technically you should always give it. Okay, and guys, yes, input also doesn't require any ending tag because it's also a self-closing tag, because it doesn't work with any kind of content. It only works with attributes, just like image tag. That's why you don't have any separate closing for it. So no need to close it. This much is enough. Is that clear guys? So what I'm trying to say is, even if you don't mention text, by default, the type is text only. Okay. So, but I'll mention it. Now guys, what do we mean by input type text? So in this case, input type text means, this type text means that this input can take any kind of text. Now when I say text guys, text means anything. It can be a number, it can be any symbol, it can be any normal alphabets. So text means anything guys. Okay. So input type text means it's a general field which can take any kind of data. But now here, if you see, like if I create a form like this, so there's a problem with this, right? There's a problem with this. And the problem is, if the user comes up and sees my form, he will see a blank field and he doesn't know what to fill, right? Because if I just give you this form and I just tell you to fill it, you will also ask me, right, sir, what should I fill here? So it's very important to tell the user what to fill here. Now for that guys, you can do anything. You can, just go before this input field and write a normal text like, let's say enter name, save it. And here we go, enter name. But guys, putting this kind of label before your input field, now it's a very old technique because there are two problems with this. Actually, not two problems. There is only one main problem. That is, it takes extra space. It takes extra space that I can use for some other things in my websites, right? So that's a problem. So there is also a really good approach of avoiding this, but still giving label. That is, instead of giving a separate label, what you can do is in the input tag only, there is an attribute called as placeholder. There only you can put like this, enter name. Okay, something like this. And now if you go ahead and see, now that enter name is inside the input field. And guys, that's not a text. You can see I cannot select it. So that's not a text. That's just a watermark. Think of it like a watermark. That's what a placeholder is, guys. Placeholder means until you put your real text, until you start writing your real data, I'll be there. That's why it's called as a placeholder, guys. I'll be holding the place until your real text arrives. So guys, this is the real data because I can select it. But normally this is just a watermark, a placeholder. That is all, guys. So that's how you can give a simple placeholder. Okay. I hope you have understood, guys. So this is a normal text field which can accept any kind of data. Okay. Type text. But now guys, we can create many more inputs which only accept some specific data, like some input fields which will only take email, some input fields which will only take, phone number, some input place which will only take, password type data. We also use value. No, Gufran, you should never use value. See guys, I have also seen some people using value instead of placeholder. Remember guys, if you use value, like for example, if I use value, enter name, something like that. Okay. This is not a good thing. You know why? Because value means real value. See, now that is a real text. I can select it. So if I want to write my data, I have to cut this first and then only I can write my data. So there are chances people can make mistakes. Is that clear, everyone? So don't ever give value. Value means real value. That means whatever you put in value, it will fill your text field with data. Value means the data of the text field. That's why you should never use value. Use placeholder. Placeholder is just a watermark. Value means real value. So that is considered as the data. So you have to cut it. Is that clear, guys? So don't use value, everyone. Don't use value. Use value only if you want to put some by default value in your input field. Okay. Then only use value. You might have seen, right, in your banking applications, in your banking forms, you might have seen that a lot of times some input fields are by default filled with some values. Okay, like your credit card number or something like that. There people use value if you only want to fill your input field by default. But in this case, I'm going to go with placeholder. Okay, and I can see some people asking about what is this language EN. See guys, this is simple. This is just to tell the browser that the language that I'm using for my web page is English. That's all, guys. Okay. That's all. Language EN means that the language that I'm using for my web page is English. That is, guys, that's all. That's how simple it is. Okay, cool. Don't worry about that too much. It's just for SEO so that the browsers really understand. That's it, guys. EN means English. It's a code for English. Okay. Now, guys, we have many different kind of input fields that we can create. But before that, I would like to show you a very important thing so that we can also work with validations. Okay. So guys, I want to show you how to create buttons as well, because when you create a form, like this, you also have a button, right? Sign up, or here you can see you have create new account. Here you have a button login. So that means when you have a form, you also have buttons that help you to submit or do whatever you want with that form. So before moving ahead and doing anything else, let's see how to create buttons. Narendra, no, ID is not mandatory, Narendra. It depends on what kind of form you're creating, and it depends on your own, on your own style. ID is not mandatory at all. Okay, so now guys, before showing you how, how to create different kind of input fields, first I want to show you buttons. Okay, so let's see how to create a button, guys. It's very simple. You just have to use something called as a button tag. Okay, and now inside the button tag, write whatever text you want. So let's say I'm going to write here register. Now if you see, here we go. See, you have a register button. Okay, now I also, is it mandatory? Mandatory what, Rishabh? Can you mention your question again? Mandatory, which one? Which is mandatory? So guys, no need to use input type submit because that's a old technique. Now you should go with button tag. After HTML5, you have a button tag. So just use a button tag. That's all. No need to use input type button, input type submit. Just use button tag. So guys, now you can see there's a button. But now I also want this button to be next line. So guys, for now, for that we can use CSS. But for now, just to break the line, we'll use a BR tag. Yesterday we learned about this, right? To break a line, we'll use a BR tag. So this BR tag will make sure that the button goes in the next line. So now if I refresh, you can see it's in the next line. But actually, I also want some gap here. So I can use 2 BRs. Now see guys, right now, we can actually adjust it in a very good way using CSS. But for now, let's just use BR tag just for some demo purposes. Okay guys, everyone? Okay, nice. Now, see guys, this is only one button, but in reality, there are 3 types of buttons. Now see this button that I've created inside this form. If I just go ahead and fill my field, and let's say I click my button. See, it's refreshing my page. Why it's refreshing? Because guys, by default, a button is a submit button. So when I say submit button, that means a button which is created inside a form, by default, it's a submit button, and its main job is to submit a form. So it will always go ahead and submit a form. Can we use div also? Yes, we can use div, Prasad, but I'm not teaching that right now because I am keeping it for later, because I want to start from scratch. So I don't want to directly go with div here. I want to start with CSS and then I want to tell you about divs. So guys, by default, when you create a button, it's by default a submit button. That means it is used to submit a form. That's why you can see when I fill my form and when I click on register, it refreshes my page. Okay, so it's trying to submit this. Right now, it doesn't know where to submit or where to send this data. It's dummy, but it's submitting. Is that clear, everyone? So right now it's submitting. So, and it's by default submit, but if you want, you can also mention button type submit. So guys, this kind of button is always used to submit a form. So create it very carefully. Now, you also have one more kind of button. Okay, let's say we write reset on it. Okay, or clear form. Let's say we write clear form on it. Clear form. Now, if you go ahead and write type reset. Now, this kind of button is mainly used to clear the form. So let's say you write some wrong data and let's say you fill the whole form. Okay, so you can simply click on clear form and that will clear out all the input fields. Now see guys, you might think that both are working same, but no. When I click on register, it refreshes the page. See guys, when I click on register, it refreshes my web page. So it's trying to submit. Okay, and when you write some data and you just want to clear that form, you click on clear form. It will not refresh, not submit your form. It will just clear out the whole fields. So sometimes guys, you have 10, 20 input fields and let's say you by mistakenly fill some wrong data in all of them. So you have a clear form button by which you can simply clear the form. Okay, it's not going to submit, it's simply going to clear the form. That's all guys. Okay, and guys, I can see total 550 people watching, but there are only 137 likes. So I hope you're enjoying the video guys. So please don't forget to like the video, everyone. Please don't forget to like the video. Okay, that will motivate me a lot to come every day. Okay, so guys, let's go. And now guys, you also have a third type of button, which is kind of useless if you talk about forms, which you call as button type button. Now see, this is a useless button. Don't worry guys, I'm going to tell you about patterns. I'm also going to tell you about required. Don't worry, just wait for some time. Let's go step by step guys, don't worry. Okay, now see guys, this is a button type button which by default does nothing. So it is only for custom things. For example, in future, you want to call a function or you want to scroll something. So based on a button, you want to do something. In that case, you can use a button on which you can define your custom task. So in this case, guys, it's going to be useless. Inside a form, a button type button is useless because no matter what I write and what I do, nothing's going to happen. So submit button is used to submit a form. Clear form or reset button is used to clear the whole form. And button type button does nothing by default. It can be used when you want to do some custom thing on a button. You want to create a button, but on that button click, you want to, let's say, scroll the page, move something on the right, move something on the left. You want to do your custom thing. In that case, you can use a button type button. Okay. When submitted, then why we show on display register successful? Sushil, that doesn't happen normally. If you want to click on the submit button and you want to get that message, we have to do some backend programming for that as well. Guys, right now we are only learning how to create a form. Okay. If you want to see that message or you want to send this data somewhere, we also need some kind of backend, which we don't have right now. Right now, our main task is to only learn how to create a form. How to submit it, maybe we'll be learning in the next essentials when I teach you how to create backends. Okay, everyone. Guys, I hope it's cleared, everyone. So now then, let's move ahead and let's go with some other input fields. And then guys, I'll also teach you how to actually create, proper validations and all that stuff. Okay. So guys, ready everyone? Are we cleared with the basic idea of input and buttons? Can we see all the different kinds of input now? Everyone. Okay. Now, one more thing, guys. Now, see, long time back when we, had normal forms, at that time, if I don't fill my form, if I don't fill my field and click on submit button, so it never used to give error. So to show error to user that, I want to display some kind of message or I want to give some error, for that we had to use JavaScript. We had to write code. Okay. But guys, nowadays after HTML5, you don't have to do that. Now it's very simple. You can simply go in your input field and use one property or attribute called as required. And guys, that required doesn't need any kind of value. Just put required, that's all. And now if you save it, and now see, if I don't fill my field and click on submit button, it gives me error. Please fill in this field. Previously, guys, 5-6 years back, we had to code this stuff. We had to use JavaScript to code to show this kind of message. Please fill in this field. But now we don't have to. We just have to use a required. I can see Anmol spamming. It's not backend, it's JavaScript. Anmol, can't we create backend in JavaScript? So when I say backend, I mean everything. If you want to submit this form so that that data goes somewhere, so you need a backend for it, right? A database where it can be stored, right? So it's the whole mixture that you need, right? I hope you're understanding, Anmol. Okay, cool, guys. So that's how you can simply do it. No need of any extra JavaScript code, no need of anything, just simple required attribute and you're getting your message very clearly. So guys, that's how good it is. That's how good this new HTML5 is. Okay, now then let's move ahead to the next field, everyone. And after this also, I want to put BR so that I can get the next input field, after some lines. So here we go, next input field. So guys, now the next input field that I want to show you is enter email. And in that also, I'm going to be putting required. Okay. Now guys, if you want this input field to act as an email field, you have to go here and you have to use email, input type email. And now, if you just go ahead, see enter email. Now the best part, first of all, let's fill name. So let me just put Saurabh there. Now, first of all, see guys, okay. If I click on register, see, I get the error. Please fill in this field. Why is that happening? Because I have put required. Now, if I go ahead, Anmol, buddy, please don't spam the chat so that I can see the routes clearly. Thank you so much, buddy. Please don't spam the chat. It will be very kind of you. And I can't see your chats anymore. I don't know why. I can only see blank chats. Okay. Now then, guys, let's move ahead. Now here, see, if let's say I try to put an email like let's say I put like, LU Gmail, something like that. Now if I click here, see, I get an error. Please include an @ in the email address. That means now I'm getting an error for email that I should put @. And that's happening, guys, because I have type of email. So now if I put any content and click on submit, I can see I'm getting an error. So for this now, guys, I have to properly go and let's say I have to do saurabh@gmail.com. Then only it will be a proper email. So until and unless you put a proper email, it will never work. Okay, so that's what input type email does, guys. Is that clear, everyone? And just like that, guys, you have many type of fields. For example, if you're planning to put a password, so let me again put 2BRs so that I can have that in the next line. So for that, guys, you can have an input type password. And let's say we also put a placeholder like enter password. Now, if you see here, if I type in this, see, it's coming like a password. That's what input type password does, guys. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. I can see Bhanupri asking, sir, front end has a future. Yes, it has a future. Till the time we are creating applications and websites, front end and back end both will be there and we will need people to create them. So yes, all of this has a future. Is that clear, guys? Okay. So I hope it's clear, everyone. So see, it's an input type password now. Okay. Now, for example, let's say you want to limit the user in writing the number of characters. That character should be only 2 or 8 or 7. For that, guys, in your normal text fields or in your passwords fields, you can use an attribute called as max length. So if you put max length, and let's say if I put max length of 8, now see what will happen here. If I go ahead and if I start typing, I cannot type beyond 8. See that, everyone? I cannot type. Even if I'm trying, I cannot type beyond 8. And just like that, guys, you can also have a min length property in which I can pass, let's say 5. That means minimum it should be 5. So now if I type, let's say only 2, and guys, I also have to fill this because, you know, I have put required. So guys, should I do one thing so that I don't get the error messages again and again? Should I just go ahead and remove the required for once, everyone? So that I don't get that error messages. What say, guys, everyone? I'm removing the required from the top fields so that I don't get the error messages, so that we can be a little fast. Okay, guys, everyone. So now let's go ahead. I'll not get the message from this, so we can keep them empty. Now let me show you the password one. So first of all, when I click here, see, I get the required message. Please fill in this field. Now, if I only type 2 things, see, I get an error. Please lengthen this text to 5 characters or more. You're currently using 2 characters. Why it's coming, guys? Because I have given min length of 5. Okay. So guys, that's how you can stop the length. That's how you can, give a limit to the length. Only 8. Minimum 5, maximum 8. Okay. That's how you do it. So simple, min length and max length. Saurabh, how to show password? See, some browsers give you a by default button, Abhishek, to show password. But for Chrome, we have to create that feature. It won't work by default. We have to use JavaScript to create that feature. And it's very easy. It's just 2 lines of code. So by using JavaScript, we can actually create that feature. Okay. So don't worry. At the end, if I get a little time, I'll show you how to create that feature. Don't worry. Okay. Now, guys, let me show you how do people create those date fields. Okay. I hope you want to see that, everyone. Okay, how do people create those date fields where you can put DOB and all that stuff, right? So let me again put 2BRs. And now, guys, for that, you have an input field called as date, input type date. And now, see, okay, let me remove this SS. Now, if I go here, you'll see you have a simple calendar input, see, and I can go ahead, select any month, click on this, select any year, see. Whatever I want to do, I can do it here. Like this, see, something like this. And guys, see, right now its style is looking a little different, but don't worry, guys. Once we learn CSS, we can make all of them look exactly same. Okay, right now, guys, by default, HTML gives all of them a different look depending on how they work. But when we start learning CSS, we can make them look however we want. It's going to be up to us. So guys, wait till CSS. Okay, how to make passwords keep 8 characters @ small. Manohar, for that we have to go for pattern. Okay, Manohar. So don't worry, at the end I'll show you how to use patterns as well. Don't worry, guys. Okay, don't worry. And one more thing, guys, this DOB fields can't have placeholders like your normal input fields because they already have this placeholder thing. Okay, this is their by default placeholder. So if you want, you can give them a separate label, or you can use JavaScript to initially give them some placeholder, and after some time you can remove that and show this text. Right now I'm not doing that, but guys, normally you can use a label, or you can use JavaScript to give them placeholders as well. Okay, don't worry guys, I can see a lot of people asking how to put at the rate, lowercase, uppercase, all that in your password. Don't worry guys, at the end of forms I'll teach you how to do that as well. Is that clear guys? As AI has been developed, is there possible to get job related to front end? Why not? Why not? AI is developed, but I don't think so it is still that great that it is doing all the code. Maybe in future it will do after 15-20 years completely, but I don't think so right now. And if you are a proper good coder, I don't think so AI can replace you. Mostly, I don't even know the future, but yes. Okay, so guys, that's input type date. Now let me show you a few more things. Okay, so let's go. Let me put one more BR here and one more, and let me show you how to create a radio button. Okay, how to create a radio button. Now when I say radio button guys, you might have seen, right, that male female option. Okay, so that can be created by using input type radio. Okay, so let me just write some dummy thing here. For example, let's say gender. Okay, a simple label. Now if I go here, you will see, here we go. You can see this radio button, right everyone? Now you can create multiple like this, male, female, so it will look a little better. So you can just do this. You can, let's say, mention male here, and you can create one more radio button. Now guys, please understand, I'm not going to submit this form anywhere. In future, we might submit it when we learn backend as well. Right now, we're not submitting anything. So you can see here, now we have this male, female button. Okay, simple radio button. Okay, so that's how you create that circle check by using input type radio. Okay, those are called as radio buttons. Now you might have also seen, right, where you have multiple options of, I accept this agreement or something like that. You might have seen those checkboxes, right everyone? So for that also, guys, you have, for example, let's say I want to write something like this. I agree to, I agree to the, whatever you want, condition, something like that. So for that guys, you can use something called as input type check box. Okay, that's how simple it is. And now if you see, guys, here we go, input type checkbox. See that guys, everyone? Okay. And guys, if you ever want to make your radio button or your checkbox by default filled, for that, you can use a property called as checked. You can use a property called as checked. If you just put checked, it will be by default checked. Okay, so that's how you can make it by default check. See that, everyone? So you can use checked, just like that. That's how simple it is. Okay, default selection. Dharamveer, I hope I have answered your question, buddy. Just use checked. Same in input type radio, same in input type checkbox. You can use checked, because guys, in input type radio button and in checkbox, you don't write anything. You do checking. That's why the attribute name is checked. And if you want to fill these fields by default, this input type text, input type email, you have to use value. Okay, that's how they are filled. Is that clear, guys? Are you guys understanding the basic idea of this form, everyone? Okay. Now, let me show you how to create that big field. You might have seen, right, guys? A lot of times you have this big field where you can, put address or, some feedback message. So how do they create those big fields? So for that, guys, how to select only one? Now see guys, normally that was not the plan, but I will show you how to select only one. So what you can do is, you can give both of the input fields exact same name. So you can use a name attribute and give both of them the same name. So let's say name gender and also name gender. Now according to form logic, only one input field can have a unique name. So I'm giving both of them name of gender. So according to form now, only one of them should be selected because only one name is possible. Two form fields cannot have same name. So if I give them same names, my form will never allow both of them to be submitted. And that's why only one of them will be selected. See that, everyone? So if I select female, male gets unchecked. Okay. So guys, the technique is, now this is one of the techniques. I'm not saying this is the, the one and only technique, but this is one of the techniques. Is that clear, guys? Yes, just give them common name, same name, because forms don't allow two input fields to have same name. So just like that. Okay. Now, guys, let me show you how do they create those big fields, right? Where you can put address or something like that. So for that, guys, you have a tag called as text area. Okay, you have a tag called as text area. Now, by default, all these options are coming. I'm not going to use that as of now. And now, see, if you just see this, and also you can give it a placeholder. So, placeholder, let's say address. And now if you see, here we go. See that, guys? You have a big input field for address. Now, how to give this input field height and width properly? For that, guys, we use this cols and rows. Here, cols means the number of characters you can write in one line. And rows means the number of lines you can write. So if I give rows 5, that means now you can only enter 5 lines in your whole text box. That's why the height will become smaller. See now, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, and 5 line. See guys, that it doesn't mean that you cannot go beyond 5 lines, but only 5 lines will be visible at one time. That is why 5, what we say, 5 rows. Okay. And 30 cols means the number of characters that I am putting in one line is 30, almost. Is that clear, guys? So if you want to increase its height and width, you can just give more cols and more rows. That's all. That's how you simply create a text area. Is that clear, guys? Now, let me also show you how to create that selection box. Okay. Now, guys, if you ever want to create that selection box, or technically called as drop down, how to create that? Very easy, guys. Now, but one thing is, for that, you never use an input tag. Why not input tag? Because, guys, you never put any input in that. You never write anything in that. You simply select out of some options. That's why it's not created using input tag. For that, we use a select tag. Okay. And guys, inside this select, you can go ahead, and inside this, you have to put options of whatever you want. So right now I'm not using value here, but now here I can put like, let's say, anything like, let's say Mumbai. Then let's say I want to put few more options. So I can go for, let's say, Pune. Then I can go for some more options. Like, let's say, I don't know, Hyderabad, something like that. Now, if I see here, you'll have a simple drop down area where you can select a city. See that, guys? Everyone? That's how simple it is to create a drop down. But you can see by default, I don't see a placeholder. It's because, guys, you don't have a placeholder in select. So if you just want to show something like select city, like a placeholder on top, what you can do is you can simply go ahead and give a first option as select city. That's all. And if you give this, you'll see now you have a select city. And when you click on that, you have options of Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, like that. So guys, it's just a technique. Okay. It's just a technique that by default, you can simply put first option as select city. Is that clear, everyone? Or you can give a label separately. Why not? You can give a label on the top here. You can give a label like select city. That's also fine. Why not? You can give a simple label like this. Or to create this label, you can also use a label tag. That's also fine. You can also use a label tag here. So label select city like this. That's also fine. You can see now it's one and the same thing. Okay. Now guys, just a little idea about this label. See, when you write your normal text, okay, let me do it here on top. Let me do it here on top so that you understand it. Now guys, please focus everyone. When you write a normal text like, enter name. Okay. So see, it looks like this, enter name. It's still a label. It's look like this, correct? Simple text. And when you also use a label tag, rather than using your normal text, you can also use a label tag here. Okay. And you can still write enter name. And if you see the output, there is no difference. Output wise, it's same, but there is a simple minor difference that we can have here. That is, now what you can do is you can connect this label and this input field together. Now guys, again, that's not mandatory. Without this label also, it's completely fine to work with forms, but just giving you an idea that now you can connect this label and input form so that they know each other. And for that guys, you can go to this input tag and give it a ID attribute. When you give it a ID, that means I'm giving it a unique name. So guys, ID is like giving it a unique ID, which will be only for this input element. Okay, it's like giving it a second name. So let's say I call it as, name. And now in this for of label, you can pass this exact same ID. So I can just give for name. And now that label and this input are connected. So guys, ID is simply what? It's simply for giving a secondary name to that input tag. So now this input tag can be called using input, that it's one name, its main name, and ID is a secondary name that I'm giving. But the best part about IDs is it's unique. That means I cannot repeat this ID name for any other element in my HTML page. It's unique for this input now. So now this label is connected to this input field. It's good for SEO purposes, so that for browsers, it's much more easier to understand. And secondly now, because they are connected, if I click on this, see, even if I click on this text, my input fields get selected because they are connected now. So even if I select the text, click on text, input fields gets highlighted. Is that clear guys? And remember guys, never ever repeat ID. According to W3C, it's an error. I told you, right? W3C is a body which keeps track of the standards of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So it's very important that we follow their things. And they tell you that never ever repeat the same ID for any other element. So always remember guys. Okay. And guys, I can see that again, still almost 552 people are watching and there are only 340 likes. So if you're enjoying the video guys, please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to like the video guys. That will mean a lot to us. Okay. So guys, that's just wanted to tell you about label. Now you can use it for any tags. I'm not doing that, but you can use it for anything. Now I saw a lot of people asking about contact numbers. Okay. How do you take a contact number? Now guys, see, technically in HTML, you don't have any, kind of field for contact number because every country has a different way of, representing your contact number. So there is not a fixed way. Like email is fixed. No matter what country you are, no matter like what kind of country you are in, no matter which company is there, email format is same everywhere. But phone number formats keep changing depending on the country. That's why we don't have a specific phone number format. Is that clear to everyone? And I'll still teach you how to do that. Don't worry, how to create your own format. But before that, let me show you how to create a numeric field, a field which will only take numbers. So you can use it for age. You can use it for any kind of thing where you want numbers. Aves is asking, can we repeat classes? Yes, you can repeat classes. Chandra Kumar, yes, input type tel is there, but technically it doesn't do anything. Normally that input type tel will not do any kind of thing. Okay. So even if I do input type tel, if you check it now, see, the reason I'm saying is now, even if I check it, see, I have this input type tel. Okay. Let me also add a placeholder here. So let's say placeholder, enter contact. So even if I check it now, you will see I'm still able to write text here. See the problem? That's what I'm saying. Input type tel, you should not use it. It's kind of deprecated now. You should not use it. Okay. So it does nothing by default. Okay. Even if you still want contact, a proper contact number, you still have to work for it. It doesn't do anything by default. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Got it? I got the idea. So for that, guys, the better approach would be to use a proper pattern, or first of all, let me show you how to take a number. So let's say enter some number, not contact, but enter some number. Now, guys, you have a field called as input type number, which will only accept number. Now see, now if I try to write some text, it won't work. See, I'm typing, but it's not working. It is only allowed to put numbers in this. Okay. And secondly, guys, you also have this thing, right? See, this spinner is here, which I can click and go above or below in numbers. And guys, this is not a text field. This is a numeric field. Okay. It is taking input in form of numbers. So it also has some properties like min and max. Now, guys, see, your text fields have a property like min length and max length. That means the number of characters allowed. So guys, min length, max length means the number of characters that is allowed. But your numeric fields have something called as min and max, the minimum value and the maximum value that is allowed. So if I put 10 and if I put 30, you will see now, yes, spinner will come by default, Komalpreet, yes. Now if you see, the input field becomes very small. Why? Because it knows that 30 can be adjusted in this. Now don't worry guys, by using CSS, I can again make it big. But now the browser knows that 30 is the maximum number and it can be adjusted in this small area. That's why the input field becomes small. That's by default happening. But now you can see guys, if I just try to go up, the maximum I can go is 30. I cannot go beyond that. See, even if I click, I cannot go beyond that. And minimum will be 10. I cannot go below that. So guys, min and max, but please guys understand that use it only for numeric fields. They are not for normal textual fields. So you have max length, min length. That means the number of characters that is allowed. Min and max is the highest or the lowest value, numeric value that is allowed. So if you want to see your password, we will have to icon side. Yes, but we have to write code for that, Charan Kumar. Some browsers by default give you that show password button, like Internet Explorer. I think it gives you a by default button of show password, but Chrome doesn't give you that. So if you want that, that button of show password, you have to go ahead and, create the logic. And that's very simple. It's 2 lines, but guys, that's what I'm saying. Just wait. If I get the time, I'll show you how to do that. If I get the time, I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Yes, don't worry, Charan Kumar. This document will be shared to you. Don't worry at all. Okay, cool. So guys, are we cleared with all this basic idea of form? Everyone? Now, yes, I saw someone asking about how to make your fields read only. So guys, it's very easy. You can go to any field and just use an attribute called as read only. If you use the read only, okay. And now see, if I go to that email field, you can see I cannot type in that because now it's a read only field. I cannot type in that. So guys, if you want to make any field, untypable or people should be not able to change it, just use an attribute called as read only. That's all guys. Okay, read only. And guys, that's mostly all about forms that you need. Now, I know that you guys were asking about how to check contact numbers. So I'll show you how to do that guys. Now, as I said, in HTML, you don't have a by default way of checking contact number. So guys, for that, you can go for something like a regular expression or a pattern. So what you can do is you can go on internet and search for regular expression for India contact number. Okay, something like that. Now here, someone might have created it. You can also create it, guys. You can learn how to create something like this. But here, let's use this one. See, they have given this pattern to us. Okay. Accept all cookies. That's fine. Close this. And see, you can use this pattern now. Just copy this pattern. Okay. Copy this whole thing, this pattern. And now go in your input tag. So let's create an input field called as contact. Okay. So you can use just an input type text, guys. It's completely fine. So input type text. And now here, guys, placeholder, let's say enter contact. Okay. And let's also make it required so that the errors will be visible. And now here, guys, you can use an attribute called as pattern. Okay. Now in this pattern, you can paste that expression here. And once you put that expression, now this will be used for validation. That means if you put any kind of data, that data will be matched if that data is matching this pattern. And only if that data matches this pattern, it will work. So now let's go and let's see. So now if I go on my web page and if I try putting a contact number like just this much, and if I click on submit, see, I'm getting an error. Please match the format requested. Now let's try to put a proper contact number. So let's put like something like, 7898674521. And now see, a proper 10 number phone number. I don't know what I'm saying here, but a proper 10-digit phone number. Okay. Now see, it's working. I'm not getting error for contact number. And guys, not only for contact number, you can also search for patterns. Now you can also learn how to create your own patterns. I'm not doing that right now, but maybe in some future courses, I'll teach you how to create your own patterns as well. But right now, guys, Just go on and search on internet, pattern for email ID, pattern for password. Now, a lot of people are also asking, right? How to put passwords in one uppercase, one lowercase. Very easy, guys. Just search. Just search for regular expression for password. Okay. And now if you just, here we go, click on this. Add +9 by default. Okay, again, we can do that. If you want to do that, you can create a separate field for that. Or you can also do it internally if you're sure that it's going to be, Now see guys, here, see, you have this pattern now. They have given this pattern to you. So you can use this pattern. See, your current X only matches. Here we go. Assert a string has at least one number. Assert a string has at least one special character. So now, if you take this pattern, it would ask for at least one number. It would ask for at least one special character. So you can search for patterns and just copy them and use the pattern attribute and paste that pattern that you have copied in there. And that's all, guys. That's all. Is it clear, everyone? Sir, screen left side not clear. It is disturbing. Which left side screen? Is it my camera which is disturbing you? Like it's on the right top, right? I think, and it's very small. Now I've kept it very small today. And I think left side is clear, right? Which one is not clear, buddy? Left side? Only left side is not clear. So guys, understood the pattern attribute. A lot of people are asking, right, how to do your own validation. So you can use the pattern attribute. Very simple, guys. So if you want that lowercase, uppercase, character and all that in your password, just go search for a pattern, copy that pattern, paste it in the pattern attribute, and that's all. Is it cleared, everyone? Pattern is something new to me. That's great, Sapna. So you learned something new today. That is really great, Sapna. Okay, so everyone got the basic idea of form. Now, I'm not telling you that you now know the whole form because there are some more fields as well, guys. There is input type color, there is input type URL, but this is all you need to create any kind of form. Guys, this is all you need to create almost 90% of the forms in this world. But now, guys, I think you can use it to learn any other thing in this form as well, because this much is enough to create any kind of form in this world. Preview, he's talking about the code preview of your left side. I think I'm not understanding. Are you talking about this one? Because I have removed it now, right? It's removed from very start. I think he might be watching it late, maybe. Okay. Sir, please, can you please explain pattern again? Okay, I'll give you one idea. See, a pattern is nothing but a string in which some idea is written on how the data that I'm going to be writing in this input field should look like. Okay. So this pattern, this is a code. This pattern is like a code. This code understands that whatever data the user is going to be writing in this input field in here, whatever data I'm going to be writing here, it should match this pattern. Here this pattern says that any number that starts with 7, 8 or 9, and after that it should only have digits. /d means it should only have digits. Okay, and also there should be only 9 digits after that. This is what this pattern is saying. That means in this field, so guys, don't worry, as I told you, that in future I might also teach you how to create your own patterns. I actually really like creating patterns, but right now it's not the correct time. So this pattern here means, guys, any number that starts with 7 or 8 or 9 and it's having only digits, and after 7, 8, 9 it should have 9 digits. That means total 10 digits. This is what this pattern means. So if I have mentioned this pattern using the pattern attribute in this input tag, that means now this input tag will only take data which is of 10 digits, and that should only start with 7 or 8 or 9. Is that cleared? Sir, screen left side not clear. I'm not understanding which screen left side not cleared. I have not even opened that. I think you're watching it late, Ganta, from start, because I have not even opened that left side area. Okay. Guys, everyone, is someone facing in the something like left side screen issue here? Guys, are you talking about this one? If you're talking about this one, don't even do. It's just a shortcut of this thing, guys. It's just like a normal image of this code that you're seeing here. So don't worry about this. You don't even have to see this. It's fine, guys. If at all you're talking about this area, you don't have to worry about this. Guys, don't worry about this. Is like just for movement. It is the reference of your same code. This is something that you should not worry about, guys. This is nothing. This is just the reference of the same code. Okay. Don't worry about this, guys. It is just used for going up and down in your page. That's all, guys. You don't have to worry about this. Even if you're not, it is not visible to you. It's completely, it's not even visible to me. Even I can't read it. If you see, even I can't read it. Even if I go this close, I can't read it. So don't worry about that. Okay. That's just a documentary. Exactly. Okay, guys, don't worry about that. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So now I hope that you are cleared with it. Okay. Cool. So everyone, I hope that you're cleared with the base idea of form and now you're ready to use it anywhere you want. And guys, as I'm telling you that there are few more, input fields available. Normally you won't need them, but you can learn it afterwards on your own. For example, let me show you, just to give an idea. There is something called as input type color. Okay. If you use this, you can get an input field which lets you and select a color. See that? Is that clear, guys? So now here you can select a color and you can send color as a value. So just giving an option, input type color. That's all. And Shafna, right now the entered data is not going anywhere. It is just a form. This form doesn't know where to go or where to submit its data. So right now it's just getting cleared. In future, when we connect this form to some kind of backend application, then only that data will go somewhere. Otherwise, this data will not go anywhere. Is that clear, guys? Sir, yesterday you said to share the GitHub link. Yes, don't worry, Rahul. I have talked to the team and they are uploading the Netflix project on the GitHub. So don't worry. As soon as I get the link, I'll post it in the chat. Okay, so I think today only it will be uploaded on GitHub. So tomorrow, the team is doing it. So as soon as it's done, I will share the link here in the chat. Don't worry, Rahul. I know that you want it. I know, buddy. Don't worry. So can we start backend in future? Why not? Once we complete with this, maybe we can start, backend like Node.js or PHP or Java, anything. So don't worry, guys. We are planning for it. Once we finish this, maybe in the next month, we are planning for all that stuff, backend as well. So guys, there are a few more input fields and I want you guys to learn them on your own by practicing a little bit, because this much should be enough for creating 90% of the forms that you need. Okay, everyone? Okay, so guys, I hope that you're enjoying everything till now. And now we have, I think, 20 minutes left. So let's go and let's talk a little about CSS so that from tomorrow we can start with CSS. Are we ready, guys? Everyone, can we move ahead? Guys, can we move ahead? Sir, difference between value and placeholder. Okay. Guys, Ayush is asking the difference between value and placeholder. It's very simple, Ayush. See, a placeholder is just a, watermark. That is just there until you put your real data. Now, this is my real data. Okay. But if I use value, if I remove the placeholder for now, and if I use value, remember, I use that value is considered as the data. So if I put value Saurabh here, that is my data. That is what you write. Okay, so value means the data, guys. Even what you write in the input field, that is also considered as a value, Ayush. So here, when I write value Saurabh, that is not a placeholder, because now if someone wants to write something in it, they have to cut this Saurabh from here and then only they can start typing. That Saurabh is coming here as a value. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? So guys, that's the difference. Placeholder is just a watermark which does nothing. But when you give value, that is considered as a real data. Okay. Okay. Now guys, don't worry. There are a few more things in HTML that we will talk about while doing CSS. Okay. But that's all about HTML that we're going to be covering in this session. But I know there are some more HTML things as well. Now, some of the HTML things we will talk about when we work with CSS. So we'll talk about div, section, all that stuff when we start working with CSS. Don't worry, guys. I'll also teach you. See, I'll teach you how to do layouting. I'll teach you how to adjust all these things. I'll teach you how to give height and width. I'll teach you how to make your web page look very, very cool. So don't worry guys, I'm going to be teaching you all that stuff. Let's start with CSS, and once we begin with CSS, we can also come back to HTML and learn few more things. Because there are few more things that I want to teach you, but that is only better if we learn it while doing CSS. Is that clear everyone? So guys, everyone, are we ready for the introduction of CSS guys? Okay. So it was what? It is which field? Okay, enter name. Okay, leave that now. Leave it now. Okay, cool. Now then, let's move ahead everyone. And let's go ahead and talk about CSS. For that guys, I'm just going to create a, let's say I'm creating a file called as explain, because here I'm going to be explaining everything. So explain.txt, something like that. Okay. Now guys, sir, if possible, try to start SQL Essentials. Definitely Ganta. I think in the previous month we did SQL Essentials. So maybe in the next month we will once again do SQL Essentials. Definitely. Okay, definitely. Don't worry. Okay, now guys, let's move ahead. And now see, yesterday we talked about CSS, right everyone? That CSS is nothing but a language that we use to style the HTML elements. Yesterday I also showed you, right, that without CSS what is going to be happening. So that means guys, HTML is just a language which you use to create web page and put content on it. And guys, by default, that content doesn't look good. We know that. See, you can see, right? We have created a form here. Every content that I'm creating here, it's just going one below each other on the left side. But at the same time, if you see Facebook's form, it's well adjusted in this box. If I click on this create new account, you can see this form is well adjusted here. Everything looks very good and subtle, right? But when we are doing the HTML, in our case, guys, everything is just going on the left side. And that's what HTML does, guys. Because HTML is not going to help you in arranging this content or aligning this content or adjusting it properly or giving it size. HTML is only responsible for creating the content, creating the web page and creating the content, guys. That's all. Is that clear, everyone? I hope you're understanding. So guys, CSS is a language which works with HTML, which helps HTML to align the content properly, arrange the content properly, give color to it, give size to it, all that stuff. Yesterday I showed you the example, but let me show you example once again. So let's say this is your Facebook web page, right guys? Looks very good, looks very nice. Let's see what it will look how it will look like if we don't have CSS. Let me show you. So if I go here and if I remove it CSS for some time, say guys, this is how your Facebook page will look like if it is not having CSS. Can you see your input fields, guys? Now they are coming like R forms. See that? 2 input fields here. See that? A simple login button looking very simple, right? All the links. So guys, that's how your Facebook page looks like when you don't use. And if I now click on create account, see your create account page looks like this. See that, everyone? So that's how your web page looks like when you don't do CSS. Fine, it will still work and it's still having content. But guys, that's what HTML does. It only creates web page and content. But if you want a web page like this to look like this, right? You need CSS. Is that clear, everyone? Sir, अपना background change कीजिए, face clear नहीं आता. अच्छा, don't worry, we'll see that. Don't worry. Exactly, you can think like CSS is just a makeup for websites. You can say that, yep, something like that. Okay. So guys, I hope you've understood, right, what CSS is, everyone. So now let's go and let's try to understand how to start writing it, because basic idea is clear. And guys, for everyone now, yesterday I told you this, but let me tell you again. CSS is simply, it stands for something called as cascading style sheet. It's a language which helps you to style HTML. It works with HTML to style the HTML elements. But now guys, as a language, we need to understand how to write it basically, right? Just like when we started writing HTML, we understood that it is written in tags, right? We understood that it is written in tags. So guys, just like that, CSS is also a coding language. So there is also a way of writing it. So guys, remember, CSS is always written in property : value format. This is how CSS is written, guys, in property : value format. Always. If I have to give an example, a property can be color and a value can be red and then semicolon. So property : value, semicolon. Okay. if I have to give one more example, a property can be height and value can be 200 pixel. If I have to give one more example, a property can be, background color and value can be green, something like that, guys. So guys, that's how you write CSS, and that's it. Everyone, that's it. CSS as a language is nothing but a collection of tons of properties, and all those properties have values. And what we need to learn is how to apply these properties, how to tell these properties that you have to get applied on HTML elements. Because guys, in our HTML page, we can have bunch of elements, right? On our HTML page, we can have a p tag, we can have a pre tag, we can have a tag, we can have an image tag. So guys, what I'm trying to say here is on our HTML page, we have a lot of elements. So what we need to learn is how to tell our CSS that you have to get applied on this HTML element. That is the main trick, guys. That's what we need to learn. So guys, as a language, you just have to write CSS in property and value. That's all, guys. That's how simple it is. Okay, what we actually need to learn is, so guys, syntax will be always like this: property colon value. And we need to learn how many properties are there, how many values are there, which properties can be applied on which element. That's what we need to learn. But the main thing is how to tell CSS that you have to get applied on a particular element. Because in HTML, you might have a lot of elements: image, text, this, that, a lot of things, form, table, anything. So how to tell CSS? So guys, this is how you write CSS. But to tell the CSS that you have to get applied on HTML element, there are three ways. There are three ways, and all of them have name. The first way is what we call as internal CSS way. Okay. The second way is what you call as, the first way is, I forgot, inline CSS way. Okay. Or also called as inline CSS. The second way is internal CSS way. And the third way that you have, that is the most used way, which you call as in external CSS way. So these are the three ways of applying CSS onto your HTML elements. So guys, basic idea what I'm trying to speak here is that's how you write CSS. And these are the three ways by which you can apply the written CSS on some HTML elements. Because when you're writing CSS, you also have to tell it where to get applied. So guys, for today, the last thing that I'm going to be teaching you is how to use the inline CSS way to apply CSS on some element. Ready guys, everyone? Let's see how to use inline CSS way to apply CSS on any element. And guys, it's very simple. So let's open this page only and let's go to this p tag. And also let me run this file. Okay. So copy path, running that file again so that we can see it on the output. Here we go. Now let's say guys, on this p tag, on the first p tag, I want to apply CSS. So let's use the inline CSS way, guys. Let's use the inline CSS way. So this is my p tag, first p tag, which is creating this output, the first one. So let's apply that. So guys, if you want to use the inline way of applying CSS, you just have to go and use a style attribute. That's all, guys, a style attribute. And now inside the style attribute, here is the place where you can write CSS. And guys, how do you write CSS? Remember that? Simply in property colon value. That's all. Property colon value. Property colon value. That's all, guys. So now here, let's use the color property. Now guys, remember color property is used to change the color of the text. So if I do color red, semicolon. Remember guys, this is the syntax: property colon value semicolon. Now if I check it, if you see, here we go guys, can you see that? We have applied some CSS and it's making my text color red. That's how simple it is, guys. And guys, if you want to apply more, just after the semicolon, you can continue writing more CSS properties. There's one more property called as background color. So if I give background color yellow, I know guys, it's not looking very good right now, but for now, let's give background color yellow. Now if you save it and go here we go. See, background color is yellow. Is that clear to everyone? So guys, this is how you apply inline CSS. Inline CSS means applying the CSS to a specific tag by writing CSS in the tag itself. That's why it's called as inline CSS. It is applied only on the tag where you're writing it. You're writing it in the same line as the tag. That's why the name is inline CSS. It is getting applied to the tag in which you're writing, and you're writing CSS inside the tag. That's why it's called as inline CSS. And guys, you can go with any properties, but right now our concern is not how many properties are there, because now guys, for the next 3 days after this session, we'll be only learning that. will be only learning how to continuously, go ahead and just do more properties, learn more properties. What we need to learn first is how to actually apply CSS using these 3 ways. That's the main task. Is that clear, guys? But for today, we'll be ending it. Now, once you come back tomorrow, we'll talk more about inline CSS, and then we'll move ahead, we'll understand its disadvantages, and then we'll talk about internal CSS, and then I'll also show you how to link CSS. Don't worry, Imaz. Tomorrow, when you come back, we'll talk about internal CSS, and we'll also talk about external CSS and how to link and all that stuff. So guys, do you got the basic idea of CSS, everyone? It's a language called as cascading style sheet. The syntax is, it is always written in property colon value. It has a lot of properties that we need to learn. We'll learn them slowly and steadily. And there are 3 ways by which you can apply CSS on HTML elements. And we learned the first way, which is called as inline CSS. In that case, you go ahead and write the CSS using the style attribute directly in the element you want to apply. And there you can just go and put property colon value. Right now, I have not showed you how many properties are there, but slowly in the next 3 days, you'll be learning that. Okay. So everyone, have we understood the whole thing? Yes, guys, for the Netflix project, today the team will upload it on Netflix, and tomorrow I will give you the GitHub link of the Netflix project. I'll also give you the GitHub link of this whole session. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Hopefully. Okay, that's great. That is really great. So guys, links will be uploaded by tomorrow, GitHub link of all these things. And guys, if you also want to connect with me, if you want to connect with me, you can just go on LinkedIn and search for Saurabh Gupta Let's Upgrade, and you'll be finding me there. You can connect to me there, ask me anything about this course, ask me anything, whatever you want. Okay, so you can also connect to me there. And guys, there is no assignment in these sessions, so don't worry about assignments. There is no assignment. Now guys, for the last thing, let's do some fun stuff that is going to be a simple quiz. Okay, so I'm on mute. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, guys, I hope I'm audible, everyone. Okay, so now, guys, the final thing that we want to do here is, we want you guys to play a quiz with us. Okay, I hope I'm audible, right? Everyone, I'm audible or not? My LinkedIn user ID, don't worry about that, guys. Just search for Saurabh Gupta Let's Upgrade. Just search for my name with Let's Upgrade, and that's easily you'll find me there. Search for Saurabh Gupta Let's Upgrade, guys. That's all. Okay, and now, guys, let's go. Now you have to, in your device or in any other mobile phone, anywhere, guys, I want you guys to go on a website called as kahoot.it. Okay, so you just have to go to a website called as kahoot.it. Okay, that's all. Just type this in your web page, in your mobile phone or anywhere. Just go on this website, and there, guys, just go on kahoot.it. Remember, guys, kahoot.it. Can you please put in the chat? Kahoot.it, guys. You have to go on kahoot.it, and there, okay, I'm going to be starting a quiz. And guys, once you go on that web page on kahoot.it, there you'll be getting this field where you just have to put this game pin. See this game pin, guys? That's all. Just put this game pin there, and you'll be joined here. Now, guys, you have to attend this quiz, and if you win it, you just have to put your email ID in the chat. The top 3 winners, you just have to put your email ID in the chat, and we'll be communicating with you through email. What are we going to do for you? What surprise we have for you once you win it. So, guys, this is the pin. I hope you can see it on my screen. This is the pin, everyone. This is the pin. Okay. So, guys, just go on kahoot.it and just put this pin. Just put this pin. And, guys, we'll exactly start at 8 o'clock or 7:58, at 7:58. So we only have 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, how many of you join? That will be fine. Okay, let's quickly do it. Let's see. So I can see there are almost 400 people here. So once around 300, 400 people join here, we can start. Okay. And I can see now already 50 people are here. That's nice. That's nice. Really good. Okay, nice, nice. Almost 100. Okay, okay. Almost 137. And guys, if you want, you can also scan this QR code on your, phone. That's also fine. You can just open your QR scanner and just scan this QR code as well. That is also completely fine. Okay, almost 200 people are there now. Quickly, guys, quickly. Okay, it's almost 7:58. Exactly at 7:58, I'll start the quiz guide. Okay, exactly at 7:58, I'll start the quiz. So quickly join it. It's 7:57 right now. As soon as 7:58 ends, CSS is capable of position text and objects. On the other hand, CSS3 is capable of making web page more attractive in text. Exactly, Showa. Yeah, you can say that. Yes. Yes. Current version of CSS is CSS3 and it has a lot of good properties. Nickname, you can put anything, Sakshi, but I would suggest you to put your complete name as a nickname. That will be much more better. You can put any nickname because at the end we want your email on the chat. We want the winner's email in the chat, but you can put anything, up to you. Up to you. But I would suggest you to put something that you can also understand and read it properly. Yes. And guys, to watch the questions, you need your PC where you're watching. So I hope you're doing it in your second device because there is only 30 seconds time to answer. Okay, there is only 30 seconds time to answer. Okay, guys. So please understand that you need one device where you can watch the questions and other device where you can answer it. And guys, in your mobile phone, you'll be only having options you have to match the color. Okay, here you have to see the options. On your stream, you have to see the questions and options. And on your mobile phone, you have to just select the proper color, which is matching the correct option. Okay. Guys, Sai Dasim, we are working on CSS3, buddy. We are working on CSS3. Thank you so much, Tarun. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay. Guys, it's almost okay. So now in 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's complete 300. Let's complete 300. 258. I don't think it's going to complete because it's just going down. Okay. Guys, it's almost 7:59. In just 30 seconds, I'll count till 10 and I'll start. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And sorry for everyone who was unable to join, guys. I'm really sorry for that. So 4, 3, 2, and I'm starting now. So I can see at least 275 people are here and okay, let's complete 300 now. See, I want you guys to play. I want every one of you to have the chance of winning it. So 283 now. Nice. 284. Okay, guys, exactly at 300. I'm really sorry to all the people who were unable to join, guys. Okay, maybe you can join next time. It's not a big deal. It's completely fine, guys. I'm really sorry if you are, because we have a time limit, so I have to start at 300. So it's 284, 285, 86, 87. Okay. Okay, it's 8 now. I think I should start. So let's go start. And guys, now be ready. Read the questions carefully. Read the questions carefully and just select the proper options, guys. Everyone. Let's go. You have to match the color, guys. Okay. Only 11 people are correct. Oh, sorry, 33 people are correct, actually. Sorry. 33 people are correct. Okay, nice. Oh, it's okay, no issue. I know it's because of the speed as well. So let's go to the next question. I think right now who is on top? It's Shuku. Nice. Nice nickname, Chuku. Let's go. The second question. And HTML with tag is used to specify the character encoding of the document. It should be easy. I can give you a hint. Something related to yellow, maybe. Something related to yellow. Just giving you a hint, guys. Hopefully. And that's good. Nice. Okay, let's go to the next question now. And right now he's on top. Okay, now Goku is on top. Okay, we have a really powerful person here on top. That's good. Goku. Let's go. Next. And the next question is, what is the correct syntax to write an HTML document? Sorry, comment, not document, comment. Okay, let's see. It should be easy. It should be easy, guys. You have seen me commenting every day. It should be easy. Not every day, only 2 days, but that's every day for now. It should be easy. A hint. It's the strongest shape. In all these 4, the strongest shape is the correct answer. I hope you know what is the strongest shape in the world, right? In square, triangle, rectangle, who is the strongest shape, guys? I hope you know. I really, really hope you know. The strongest shape. And yup, that's great. 104 correct answers. Amazing. Now then, let's move ahead. And let's see who is next. Okay, Goku is still on top. Which of the following is not a CSS selector, which is used to find the HTML element we want to style? Okay, we have not started CSS yet, but let's see. Okay, I'm sorry for this question, guys. For all the new people who have not started CSS, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. You can just answer it. Just play it like a quiz. Don't worry. Just play it like a normal quiz because you're still going to be learning CSS from tomorrow properly. Just answer it. It's fine. Oh, that's great. Oh, 52 correct answers. Let's see who's on top now. Still Goku. That's great. That's really great. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. And what are the type of list available in HTML? Now, I know that we have not covered list, but I think it should be very simple. Again, guys, the strongest shape. Hint is the strongest shape. Now, if you know, it's okay. The strongest shape. Let's see how many of you get the correct answer. I can see a lot of people have answered it. That's really nice. I know the timer starts a little early because I think it's because of the stream delay. We'll correct it from the next time. Don't worry. Oh, everyone almost got the correct answer. That's nice. Okay. Is still Goku on top? Yes, Goku is still on top. Is Goku hacking? Let's go, guys. Second last question. What is the function of the HTML style attribute? Today we learned it. I hope you'll answer it. I hope you'll answer it. We learned it just right now. What is the function of the HTML style attribute? I know, Imaz, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know. We'll solve the stream delay. We'll solve the stream delay issue. Don't worry. Or we might increase the timer of the quiz. Don't worry. We'll increase it to at least 40 seconds. So we'll give you 10 seconds extra. I know because of the timer it happens. I know, Said. Don't worry, guys. Guys, everyone who is, I know it's happening with the stream delay. I have asked my mod to increase the timing of the quiz. So we'll increase it 10 seconds. Okay. Guys, from tomorrow's quiz, we'll increase it 10 seconds. Okay. So that delay is covered up. So you'll still get 30 seconds time. Okay. I'm really sorry for that. Guys. I think we didn't plan it out. So from tomorrow, we'll increase it 10 seconds. Don't worry. And still, oh, now here we go. Tony Stark is on top. Nice. So now it's between Iron Man and Goku. That's great. That's a good fight. Let's see who wins. What is the correct syntax of A tag? Okay, now it all comes down to the last question between Iron Man and Goku, or someone from the bottom might come top. Let's see. And let's see in 10, 9, 10 seconds. I think it should be pretty easy, but let's see. It's actually very easy. Yes, Thrive, Nook, Sapna, you guys are correct. Yes, you guys are correct. Okay, only 74 correct answers. And now, guys, let's see who is on top. Third is Suruchi. So now let's see who is on top. Iron Man or Goku. And here we go. Goku came second. So is Iron Man winning it? Let's see. Or someone else is here. Okay, that's great, guys. So congrats to Tony Stark. Congrats to Goku. Congrats to Suruchi for coming on podium. You guys should go ahead and put your email ID in the chat, guys. All the three guys who won, please put your email ID in the chat. We'll connect to you and we'll let you know what we're going to be doing with the winners. So please go ahead and put your email, guys. And I know because of timer, there were some issues. So guys, don't worry. The next 3 days also we'll be having the quiz. I'm really sorry for the timer, guys. The next 3 days we'll be also having the quiz. And guys, in the next 3 days, we'll increase the timer of 10 seconds. So right now it was 30 seconds. We'll increase it to 40 seconds so that you will get, more time to answer. So don't worry, guys. All the people who were unable to answer today, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. From tomorrow, we'll increase the timer to extra 10 seconds. So we'll get the whole time. Okay, but guys, again, this is a secondary thing. I hope you understood everything that we have learned in this session. And I hope that you'll be joining tomorrow as well. Don't worry about the time issue, guys. Tomorrow we'll sort it out. We have actually done it. From tomorrow's quiz, we have increased the time to 10 more seconds. So you'll get extra time to answer it. Okay. Okay, guys, everyone, all set. So that will be it from today, guys. Thank you so much. And don't get disheartened because of the quiz, guys. We have 3 more quizzes. So from tomorrow, you can join. And I'll increase the size to extra 10 seconds. Okay. And guys, all the people who want Tony Stark, Goku and Suruchi, please put your email ID in the chat so that we can contact you. Otherwise, we won't be able to contact you, guys. Okay. I know, Shiva, even we want to see what can be done here. Yes, Judha, I know there was some stream delay, guys. Don't worry. We have 3 more quizzes, guys. Don't get disheartened, everyone. Don't get disheartened. Okay. I'm there. I'll make sure that your timer increases. Don't worry. So winners, please go ahead and put your email ID in the chat, guys. We are waiting. Put your email ID in the chat, everyone. And that will be it from my side, guys. That will be it from my side. Please don't forget to put your email ID, guys, so that we can identify the winners. Okay. So, yep, guys, that's all from today. Thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow exactly at same time. Okay, guys. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole stream. So please don't forget to like. I can see there is only 499 likes. So at least let's make it 500, guys. Let's make it 500. Come on. Let's make it 500 at least. Okay. So, yep, guys. That's all. I know, Abhilash, you were on top 5, right? I think you were on 4th or 5th. So don't worry. Let's see. I'll discuss it with my team if we can take top 5. I'll discuss it with my team. Don't worry. Okay, so that's all, guys. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night.